Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slay-Tober. Today we are doing a little silicone piece. This little guy right here. This is actually going to be a two-part series just because I wanted to kind of really break this up. I think working with silicone pieces is not something that you do every single day. I don't put on alien silicone pieces every day. I'm sorry, but I don't. I really just wanted to break this up into two different videos. I'm going to do the first video where I just apply it, and then the second video is going to be painting it, kind of like giving it a more alien looking look here, because this is the piece I chose. This is actually like a reptile-y looking piece. I don't know. Anyway, so I definitely wanted to split this up into two pieces. So this is going to be part one of how to work with silicone pieces, and it's going to be how to apply it. And then stay tuned for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to paint it and make it look kind of creepy. So if you want to find out how to apply a silicone piece, then please keep watching. All right, everyone, let's hop right on in here. Okay, let's keep our shirts on. I need new shirts after Slay-Tober. My shirts that I use, like, they have been through the mill. So I got a mystery box from Fake FX. They are located in the UK. I ordered one. It was about $60 for an entire box of silicone pieces plus other couple goodies. And I decided to choose one for this portion of Slay-Tober. I always make sure that I clean the area that I'm about to put a silicone piece on, because you want to make sure it's clean of any oils or residue that are on your skin. It's just going to make sure that the adhesive sticks really well. Each silicone piece is held on by pins, so you want to make sure that you really hold down on the pin and slowly slide it out on a horizontal angle, and do this very slowly because the silicone is going to be very thin and very delicate, so please be careful. You're going to want to make sure that you use Prosthetic for the adhesive and just paint a little bit on the back portion of the silicone, making sure not to go into the negative space of the silicone piece, just keeping it on the main portion of it. And then I also do a little bit on my skin as well, where the piece is going to go. And you always want to make sure that your Prosthetic that you are using is drying so that it's invisible and you can't see it. I like to use either a blow dryer or a little fan. And then I'm going to just press it onto the skin. Make sure that if you have any areas on the edge of the silicone piece that don't have any adhesive, I just like to put extra Prosthetic. This isn't a necessary step, but I like to do it just to make sure that it sticks. I use little baby scissors to cut a little nick in the ring around the silicone piece, and you're going to use 100% acetone. It has to be 100% acetone, so this is really easily just going to dissolve around the thin portion of that silicone piece. And you're going to use a lot of Q-tips, and you're going to be rolling them as you pull out to blend the pieces. I need a lot of practice with this step. It is very hard at first, but with the practice comes perfection, or comes progress, so I definitely need to practice on it. But I wasn't too upset with how this turned out, and I like to just put a little bit of Prosthetic with a stapling sponge on the outer portions of it. I also got the black sponge with the mystery box from Fake FX, and I used like a needle nose pair of like lash applicator tweezers to hold the sponge instead of my fingers, and I used that to staple around. Once it's dry, you're going to powder up really good, and stay tuned for part two because it's a doozy. Okay, we gonna paint this thing and then we gonna remove it, so stay tuned.